Now baseball So coming to the plate, Yoan Moncada. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 1-1. Pitch popped up. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number one. Ready now for the White Sox, Avisail Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Garcia is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. 3-1 the count now. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Another 0-2 home. Swing and a liner. Foul. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-2. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. Lifetime numbers with James Shields. He's just 1 for 13. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Shields, a California-born ball player. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Got him to go down swinging there. Chris Bryant becomes out number 2 this inning. Wind up and the 0-1. Drilled to the left side. Davidson takes it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Matt Davidson. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Casilla cleverly gets the nickname Beef. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Davidson aboard here at first with nobody out. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher. Darvish has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch, and he's aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. So striding in, Tim Anderson. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. 1-0 the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber, is set to lead off the home half of the second.
Kyle Schwarber.
This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Digging in, Javier Baez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Skied into straightaway right. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. On to first, a double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Russell will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. So here now is the pitcher, James Shields. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike one. And that one just missed outside. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Missed with a slider.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And Hayward will make the. Here's Addison Russell. Lifetime numbers with James Shields. He's a .333 hitter. Here comes the first pitch. In the air out to straightaway left. Delmonico waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Jason Hayward.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Yu Darvish. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate, and he will indeed make. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Russell ranges to his left. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Russell. And that's the 2nd out. Ready for another chance, Matt Davidson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Popped him up. Rizzo has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try it again. Ian Happ hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Happ, 23 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. 1-1 the count now. So 1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Count is 1-2 now. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First 2 men of the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wellington Castillo. He'll start off the fifth in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The next 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Casilla is retired, and there's one away. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Late that time for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there are two down. Now to the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the two-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Stepping in, Leury Garcia, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell's got it. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Riding in once again, Kyle Schwarber, a base hit in his first trip.
Kyle Schwarber.
And Shields back to work now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Casilla is over to take a look. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Settling in now, Wilson Contreras. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Garcia has it in his tracks. 2 gone. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So in now for Chicago, Addison Russell. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. And their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. Ready for another chance, James Shields. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the 6th. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. Rizzo fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first to the out, 3 unassisted. Riding in once again, Yohan Moncada. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Digging in to try it again, Avisail Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Popped him up. Bryant moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Darvish 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tommy La Stella is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Sent on the ground out to second. Moncada has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and no strikes. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
1-1 the count. Next pitch for Shields will be number 64 in the ballgame. Shields is ready with the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count. Breaking ball in for a strike.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And this one misses inside a ball he walked in. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. And with that last pitch, Shields up to 68 so far. Bounce to first. Taken in by Abreu. The tag, and he is out. Steve Cishek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41.
Digging in once again, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Ready once again, Matt Davidson. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
Behind 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Wellington Castillo. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Russell ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready now for the White Sox, Nicky Delmonico. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. The 0-2 once more. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 2 for 4. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. I'm set with the 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. you still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Popped him up. Schwarber over to his right. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off.
Catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Delmonico arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's set. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Missed with a slider.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Javier Baez will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-2 delivery. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Addison Russell. He's set and the pitch. A curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Started to go around, but it's a call. Ready for another shot now. Leury Garcia will start us off in the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Schwarber has it. Throw down to first. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the White Sox, Gregory Infante. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench. Just a little. Omar Narvaez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Omar Narvaez. Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Mike Montgomery.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. On the ground, a second for Baez. And there's out number 2. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Rizzo into foul territory, and no one will get this one. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Baez is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Luis Avilan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 70. Luis Avilan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
The 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Castillo corrals it, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. The pitcher, Mike Montgomery, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And this one gets away. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up. Here he comes on 2-0. This is in the air to right. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ian Happ, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
A little bouncer. Hayward leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Settling in now, Chris Bryant. It was a walk in his last trip. Ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Your attention, please.
Safe situation looming here, and they'll hand the ball off to the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A ball and a strike. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. The 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Full count, 3-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jose Abreu is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. Hit sharply on the ground. Bryant is up with it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
1 error. They left 6 men on base. White Sox, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Hugh Darvish. The save to Brandon Morrow. The loss goes to James Shields. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's state attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you